All right, welcome back, everybody. Aesop Grim here. This is the continuation of our second Chronicle in Endless Space 2, playing the tutorial. And after a short break, I am back in it again. Finished last episode on a bit of an autopilot where I exited out of the game and didn't do my typical sign-off before exiting out. So you got a black screen there at the end. Let's see here. What are we going to do here? It's turn 27. Our ships can move. Confirm that everybody has used their turns. Okay, we're up here now, and this ship can discover this anomaly. And, oh wow, we gained a technology. Your analysis of the ruins on planet ETA 3 was successful, and we now have improved high eye plating module. That's a support module, right? It's a defense module. Okay. Well, that was worthwhile. I'm looking for little circles that are sort of blinking. Like this. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to, since that's the only one I see, we're going to tell this exploration vessel to come down to here. And we're going to make our way towards this system, but we're going to go across this branch that's up here. I happen to know that it's there because I've played the tutorial before. Yep, okay, end turn. Moving to turn 28. And we have discovered the amoeba civilization. And they are temperate and do groupthink. First contact, we will praise. And tell everybody to move. Okay. End of that turn. We have 2 turns left until ubiquitous surveillance is done. Let's see, I also need to check up here and make sure. Okay, this is unavailable because we're just an outpost in this system right now. We're currently researching cerebral reality. We'll be done with that in 1 turn in the Primus system. And after that, I think we'll be colonizing another planet. Let's see, you guys. What are you? Are you You're the Epistes fleet. Alright, we're in the Sable system. Sable 1 is a medium Mediterranean. Looks like we have dust there. Sable 2 is medium Atoll. Whenever I say looked like that we had dust there, I was looking at the orange glowing lines. Sable 3, medium Ocean, and it's colonized. That's where the... is it the Epistes? No, it's the amoeba. Sable 4 is a large gas temperate. This is a pretty large system. Medium, 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 large. And it's 4 planets. That's not bad. Okay, we're going to leave Discovery to our other exploration vessel. We're really just trying to uncover the map as quickly as we can. Okay. We can push to turn 30. Our hero has leveled up. We'll grab another person of means point. Now we're up to plus 10 dust production on systems. Or on the system that he's in. Let's see, we can click done there. We've completed the infinite supermarkets in Ducey, and we need to select something else. We also completed the cerebral reality, and in 5 turns we will be colonizing the Savannah planet. Going over here, we're going to put up... This would take a really long time, but look at the effects we get. Now that would be on devoted and loyal. This is something I don't 100% understand yet. I don't think we're at the... Let's see. What category are we in right now? It doesn't really tell us. Oh, content. Content is where we're at right now. So this would not yet have an effect on us, is what I'm thinking. So I should continue to try and find... This would help with manpower. I'll grab this and then this. That'll be a total of 3 turns, I believe is what this is saying. Both of these will be researched within 3 turns. Military ship prices decrease. We need to start researching Miltech again. Or we need to find someplace that... We need to get a military hull, is what it is. So next turn we'll be taking a crack at that. Okay, showtime. Now this is a problem for us. As leader of an entire civilization, when it comes to battle, your role is a strategic one. Here you can choose a battle tactic and compare the strength of your fleet against the enemies. Click on the advanced button to learn more. Welcome to the Advanced Battle Setup, your Battle Command HQ. Here you will manage your fleet, select your tactics, and hopefully outfox your opponent. First off, it's always good to know the physical effects of the theater where the battle is taking place. Some theaters, like asteroid fields, can make a huge difference to your strategy. Once you've established the effects of the theater, the next thing to do, which for us there's no effects, is to analyze your fleet's strength and weaknesses against your enemies. Click on one of the 4 stat icons to learn more. So right here, this is telling us that according to what card we select determines how we deploy. This would be a long-range encounter. This would be gunning straight for them. If we click here, all right, pay attention, observe the central panel as you click on each statistic in turn. The first stat on the list gives you an overview of your ship's trajectories. We'll come back to this later. The second, which is where we're at right now, concerns the relative strengths of your combined offensive and defensive military power against the enemies, while the third, okay, so it's saying that we're slightly stronger than them, I believe. And then here's the third. While the third focuses on the strength and type of the 2 fleets' weapons. The strength and type. So we are using projectile weapons. The projectile circle here shows that they're stronger than we are. Nobody is using energy in this case. So they have stronger weaponry despite the fact that it says we are stronger overall. I don't really understand that. And the final stat examines the effectiveness of their weapons at the 3 different ranges, short, medium, and long. So I think this balance of short-range efficiency between the 2 opposing fleets. So this is showing that we are very much stronger at short range than they are. We're about even on medium, and they are very much stronger at long range. Okay, so note that the thicker the band of color, the more pertinent the information. For example, your strongest weapon is represented by the thickest bar. And you can see that this bar is thicker than either one of these. So we are definitely built for short range. So now you're equipped with all the relevant intel. Let's issue some tactics. Click on a tactic to learn more. Also, conversely, you can see that their long-range bar is thicker than the other options for them. Okay, for us, this is plus 50% increase due to morale effect on fleet. Improves effects of morale bonus, which increases your damage when enemy has fewer active flotillas. I don't think that would actually do anything for us here, because they don't have fewer active flotillas. They have a flotilla, and we have a flotilla. Barrage fire. Together, these tactics compose your tactic set. To determine the optimal tactics, you're going to need to take account of all the intel, fleet statistics, theater effects, and most crucially, the anticipated move of your enemy. Oh, shoot, I never started my timer. Hold on, guys. I'm alt-tabbing. We've been going about 10 minutes. It's actually about 11 minutes. There we go. To determine the optimal tactics, you're going to need to account for all the intel. As you can see, altering tactics changes your ship's trajectories, which in turn will alter the likely distance between your ships and the enemies. This is vital, remember, because each weapon has an optimal range where it is most effective. Note that the flotilla composition elements are only relevant when your fleet has 5 or more command points. For now, all your ships are grouped in the single central flotilla, and only the middle row of the chosen tactics applies. Don't fancy your chances. Maybe you should retreat, although that does come with penalties. Otherwise, the only thing to do is choose whether you want to watch the Battle in Glorious 3D, then click Fight. So, increase damage based on number of enemy ships used against swarm attacks. Empower to shields used to improve defenses against energy weapons. They're not using energy weapons. They don't outnumber us. Also, if we come over here, we can see this would keep us at a distance and a long distance fight. Same with this. So the only choice we have really is this one. Plus 50% increase in morale due to morale effect on fleet. Plus 50% increase. Focuses on inflicting higher damage. Oh, okay. Plus 50% increase in damage, I guess. Well, it would if when enemy has fewer, if we outnumbered them, but we don't outnumber them, we're even. At any rate, this is the only sensible choice because of the attack vectors. So we'll click Fight. Looks like they're using torpedoes, and we're using guns. And I believe down here shows us the balance of power. This is the timer. You can see the scorching. Oh, we shot down one of their torpedoes. Or, yeah. So guns are good against torpedoes. Hard to tell what kind of battle damage they're taking. Although we can see they're being hit. We keep blowing up their torpedoes. Oh, there's the scorching on them. It's up top. Oof. That one just missed us. We're at close range now, I believe. Okay, that was a draw. And we can go to the advance. They use shield wall. That didn't really, that's not effective against us. We can see that we took very little damage. They took a lot. Victorious or defeated, the fighting is over. Ships that have survived the battle will gain experience, perhaps even level up. Ships that did not make it, well, all that remains of them is 100,000 pieces of plasma, metal, and bone tumbling through space. A warning to all, better luck next time if that's the case. And we can click advanced here and see that we caused 1,330 kinetic damage to them, and we missed 39 shots. As we closed distance, we gained more damage. 110 damage at long range, 609 at medium, and 609 at short. No, this is still medium. Still medium. So we never got into short range. They did 550 damage with their missile weapons, and we evaded 11 of their shots. All right, cool. Let's go back. Click done. 20% of the galaxy explored. You've explored 20% of the galaxy. There's still a long ways to go. Okay. Can we fire off a probe? TALITHA 1, tiny savanna. TALITHA 2, small toxic. TALITHA 3, tiny steps. TALITHA 4 is a small steps. TALITHA 5 is a huge Arctic. Hostile presence detected. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 5-planet system, but most of it's small. 3 small, 4 of them are small or tiny, and then there's one huge world. So I'm not exactly sure how to gauge the value of a system yet. We have 2 probes. And we gained a load of 25 influence, so we looted that. New event, breathe deep. The atmosphere of this planet has a strange psychotropic effect. When inhaled, the sweet vapor seems to allow the subject to see exactly 4 seconds into the future. Perhaps a concentrated dose might do even more. +2 vision range on fleet. On Garrison 1st Patriots Navy. Nice. A brave volunteer taking a heavy dose of the gas may be able to convey valuable exploratory information to the fleet. However, your scientists predict a short, painful relapse for the subject after its effects wear off. Yeesh. Alright. And discovery, honeycomb scope. What is this? It's a system improvement. Reverse engineering the endless scope discovered at a dig site proved a fruitful endeavor. With the underlying principles now well understood, the honeycomb-like structure can now be constructed in any system, greatly increasing that system's ability to survey the surrounding heavens. Engineers claim that the scope is so powerful it can be used to read the serial numbers of equipment on nearby moons. Oh my gosh. So I would think of this as kind of like a radar. That we would want to put this on frontier systems, at border systems, so that we could see into enemy territory maybe. +5 vision range on system. Okay, we can also fight, which I guess we might as well do. And we'll use the same tactic that worked before. That seemed to go really well for us. Team Spirit. They're going to use Shield Wall. Plus 25% short range defense bonus on ships. Well, that was wise. Incoming, we blew it up. Missing a lot of shots at distance. Oh, we barely blew that torpedo up. Ooh, that was a solid hit. You can hear the metal clanking. We're starting to pepper them pretty good now. We must be at medium range. They're almost done. Oh, that's it. Decisive victory. Let's see where this battle was fought at. Since it was the second battle, I want to know if we closed distance. No, we still started at long range. We did 110 damage, 554 at medium, and another 55 still at medium range. So I guess to close distance, we would need upgraded engines because we have a timer. So you have a certain amount of time for this battle to happen. So we would need to get faster. We did 720 damage with our kinetic weapons. We missed 29 shots. I don't think they did any damage at all. Yeah. Okay. Well. So what we can do is we can put this system under siege. But I need to get my explorer out of here. We need to go heal. Prior to a ground invasion, there is an important mechanic to consider. Once orbiting an enemy system, fleets can perform the guard action to cause a blockade, but there is another action that happens automatically. Siege. Provided the system is absent of enemy fleets, this automatic sieging will reduce the system's defense every turn, making the subsequent ground invasion easier. Alright, everything is set for a ground battle. You're at war with the system's empire, and none of its or its allies' fleets are defending the system. Click invade if you think you're ready to fight for this new system. We are not ready to fight for this new system. And we have 40 personnel. They have 300 defending, so it's not a good fight for us. This is an exploration vessel. It's not really designed for sustained military action. So we're going to go here. And in the meantime, we're going to take our other explorer vessel and continue down to this area. We're going to take a look at system improvements. Everything's going good here. And we have one more turn until we have ubiquitous surveillance. So we'll end turn. All right, we just completed that ubiquitous surveillance. And it gave us access to big data shipyards and improved recruiting. So let's go ahead and pick a new tech now. And I need a tech that gives me hulls. Yaranif class, a Gezray class. This is what I'm looking for. Efficient shielding. By augmenting the natural magnetic characteristics of the hull material and using lighter alloys in construction, this improved ship design gives bonuses to tonnage and improves kinetic and missile defense. So we'll grab that. It's going to take 2 turns, and then we'll be able to start building a navy. Alright, Deed, creator of wealth, failed. Doggone it. Be the first to produce 100 dust in a single star system. Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be surprising. Right now, my approach is to favor population growth, so I build agriculture first. And that means that I tend to lag behind in my economy, so we'll see if we can catch up or not. The good news, you've come far in researching technologies. The bad news, some ship modules cannot be used on civilian ship hulls. Military ship hulls can be found via technologies in the Empire Development Quadrant of the technology screen. Look for the ship symbol. Okay. We gained a population of Imperials at DECISIVE. What a cool looking picture, man. See, that's what I mean. This is so much better than Stellaris. It transmits a context and a feel. It feels full of life. Look at these buildings here. Like, I can relate to this. If you guys want to know why I tend to talk about real world things while I'm playing fantasy games, that's why. It helps me relate concepts and it increases my immersion. I can relate to star scrapers and cityscapes, you know, dock workers and stuff like that. You have an industrial platform here. Or like a helipad or something to that effect. And it just conveys this idea of a real living and breathing civilization, whereas with Stellaris, you kind of got to imagine all that on your own. All right. Chain gang program is complete. Now we're on to sustainable farms. This is in the DECISIVE system. And we're currently researching off-world agribusiness, is that right? I thought I was researching efficient shielding. Where's the ubiquitous thing? Over here? Oh, so I queued something up. Yeah, we have 3 turns left for off-world agribusiness, and then we're going to be moving. So in 8 turns, I will have efficient shielding. Oh, man. Okay. So we're kind of lagging whenever it comes to naval development. Tell everybody to move. Okay, now this exploration vessel right here should be able to repair. Am I at 100%? Where's my health? I guess we're okay. We're fully repaired. Well, do I have probes? I guess what I would do is I would go back to here. Hold on. I would move back into here because we were doing very well against those pilots and at least try and hold this place under siege. If I lose them, it's not the worst thing in the world because I have that's a really cynical way of seeing things, but I have another fleet right here. And so I could at least be sieging this area down. I could, blockade this area. They'll have another pirate ship show up in 10 turns. And we were doing good against the pirates. Okay, so go ahead and end turn. Oh, there's the end of our episode. We'll have to go through these things here. Hey, we're amicable now with the nearest. The minor faction will provide you with a good portion of their resources, and a special action will be available if you have the best relation with them. In addition, a quest to assimilate them will be available. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Hear my last cry. What looked like a huge asteroid approaching one of your system's stars turned out to be a fragment of an ancient planet that burst ages ago. What makes it different are the remains of strange alien structures on it. What will you do before the planetary fragment flames into the sun? I will make them pay. While it is safe, make tours to visit and learn more about who lived there, and in the meantime, make some dust out of it. Oh, we don't get any science out of this, though. So it's plus 10% influence and plus 10% dust. Yeah, but I need that. I need that more than I need the science, I think. So we're going to make them pay. Faction sovereignty taken by Aesop Grimm. This is in Oslo. How do I select you, Oslo? Right here. And we can declare war. But I'd rather assist. I'm still thinking I want to play kind of the soft tyranny of, I don't know if you'd call it soft tyranny, a Roman Empire style, where you're not really necessarily, well, they declared a lot of war. I can assimilate them by providing assistance with a problem. I'm going to select that. The nearest leadership are adamant a shadowy group are plotting to overthrow their government. Pressed on the identity of these revolutionaries, all the leadership will say is that they think their society has been infiltrated by a collective of alien races who have posted a number of operatives on the world. They believe that these operatives meet periodically in deserted locations and soon plan to assassinate the leaders and take power for themselves. To protect themselves, the nearest would be happy to come under your wing, provided one condition is satisfied. You prove that you are a race that abides by the rule of law. The nearest would be very useful for helping you achieve your goals. Adding another law to the statute books would not be too arduous. Have 3 or more active laws in your empire. Will gain 100 dust and obtain the minor civilization. So if we go over here, we don't have another slot yet, so we can't fulfill that quest at this point in time. But what we can do is we can tell everybody to move. This system is under siege, which slowly saps its defense. Current manpower is at 450. They'll lose 2 every turn. Okay, let's save it. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Oh, you have a probe that you can spend. But I don't have anything for you to check out, so simply go on guard mode. Okay, so now we will save. And again, I'm Aesop Grimm. Thanks for coming by the channel. I hope all is well in your neck of the woods. And I'll see you guys in the next episode where this story continues.